Good morning, everyone. This is Faye Morrow, Executive Director of the Volunteer Center for Anne Arundel County. Welcome to Volunteer Voice. This morning's guest is Ken McCready, the new since August Executive Director at Maryland Therapeutic Riding. Ken, thank you so much for being here.
Well, it's my pleasure. Welcome this opportunity to talk to people about Maryland Therapeutic Riding and our mission.
Well, Maryland Therapeutic Riding has been working to make this community a better place for many years, but some people may not know about what's hiding at this location in Crownsville, and we don't want it to be hiding any longer. So fill us in a little.
Well, great. Well, Maryland Therapeutic Riding's been around since 1996. It started with one horse in a backyard and has grown now to our herd's about 10 horses, and we serve about 80 riders a week. With 150 volunteers helping our staff run that operation on a farm of about 25 acres. And what we do is therapeutic horseback riding. It's tremendously beneficial to people with many kinds of disabilities, ranging from children with autism to people with cerebral palsy, multiple sclerosis, traumatic brain injuries, and for some of our wounded warriors over at Fort Meade, post-traumatic stress. So it's the interaction of the horse and the human. Magic things happen, and we see magic every day on the farm, ranging from just the physical benefits of horseback riding, which when you think about it, when the human body is just sitting stationary on a horse, the gait of the horse exercises the core abdominal muscles without the rider doing anything. So you translate that to somebody with cerebral palsy who's wheelchair bound, has never walked, and they finally get the sensation of walking, and instead of being manipulated on a therapist's table, they're sitting on a saddle, and that horse is providing the manipulation while they're having fun doing the exercise, the event.
And that's where the opportunity for the volunteers come in, too, because they're part of this program.
Oh, they're critical. First of all, we're running a 25-acre farm, so just mending fences and handling the daily chores that go along with having a horse herd of 10, which produces a bit of manure, and that manure has to be dealt with on a regular basis. Those horses, the union that our horses have is a very powerful union. They're well cared for. They're groomed very, very often by loving hands. The riders that they serve are special people, and it requires special horses to do the work that they do. So they're pampered. They're well taken care of. They have to be in wonderful shape. So the volunteers are exercising them, making sure that they're getting the kinds of attention that are required. So we have those kinds of, just the normal everyday requirements for volunteers. Plus, we're running a business. So, volunteers help support our development team in raising the money that we need, in running the special events that we have. So they're incredibly important on an individual basis.
So you have both opportunities behind the scenes, working with the animals, working with some of the programs that are using the horses, but you also have opportunities for youth, for groups. It's amazing how flexible you are with your volunteers.
Sure. It's, we deal with groups regularly. We have a running list of projects that our facilities manager has of work that needs to be done. For example, we have a sensory trail through the woods where our special needs riders can ride into the woods, get out of the arena, and get into nature. And then there's activities set up alongside in the trail that cause them to have to move their bodies in different ways to get the benefits of learning how to balance themselves again if they're a victim of traumatic brain injury, for example. So all that works requires help. That started out as an Eagle Scout project.
Oh, wonderful. Well, Ken, if people want to find out more, how can they contact you, or who should they speak to at Maryland Therapeutic Riding?
The first place I'd suggest people go is the website, and that's www.horsesthatheal.org. www.horsesthatheal.org. And there's a site there specifically for volunteers that gives the information about how you volunteer for Maryland Therapeutic Riding, the training that we provide for volunteers, and the opportunities that there are. And it provides the contact information for our volunteer manager, who can make any of those things happen.
Well, Ken, I so appreciate your being here with us at the end of one year, the beginning of another. What a great opportunity for people to give back. And Maryland Therapeutic Riding, if you folks listening out there also missed the contact information, you can call the Volunteer Center at 410-897-9207 or check our website at volunteeranarundle.org. Maryland Therapeutic Riding is there, and we'll be glad to connect you with Ken and his wonderful staff or many of the other organizations where you really can make a difference here in Anne Arundel. Thank you all for listening today to Volunteer Voice on your hometown station, 1430 WNAV.